I'm thrilled to welcome you back for this, your third launch on our markets, following a number of very popular alternative ETFs listed on NEO last May. Today's a special one for the team and I, though, not just because of all good things come in threes naturally, but because we're seeing the drive for ESG themes show up in all parts of our business, and an ETF in the carbon credit space, a gap clearly identified for investors, and something that the Ninepoint team is responding to aggressively. Two quick words on all things NEO, since it has been, 8 months since we had you in here last. 119 funds, 20 different managers, 70 public companies and CDRs attached to the innovation economy. Very proud to welcome CBON as an addition to that grid. Altogether, over 210 tickers now listed on NEO.
We take tremendous pride in innovation as our core attribute. That's something that we strive to do with each and every new product, and we certainly think this is another excellent example of delivering innovation to investors in Canada. But with that in mind, NEO is the natural home, right, for innovation. And you guys have been terrific partners in making this happen for us. And so with that, all of us here at Ninepoint, thank you and the team at NEO. You mentioned ESG. We just feel like, we've always taken a long-term view on this transition, what I'll call a more pragmatic view. We think carbon emission allowance futures are going to be a core element as to how we get to a clean, carbon-free economy. It's going to take a long time, but that's a tremendous opportunity for investors. This is a marketplace that we think is going to be measured in the tens of trillions of dollars. It's very uncorrelated to underlying core asset classes, and offers the potential for terrific returns once people really understand what the actual costs of carbon emissions are, which are substantially higher than what we've been charging people today. We have a tremendously successful energy fund run by Eric Nuttall and trading on the NEO exchanges, NNRG, which focuses on the fact that we're going to need traditional energy to support our economy while we transition to this carbon-free future. Most corporations today have signed up for being carbon neutral by 2030 and carbon-free by 2050. Those are very, very, very ambitious goals. And even within that, the demand for traditional energy continues to climb, both from developing markets as well as just growth in the economic growth of developed economies. So we do feel like this is a nice pairing. Traditional energy has obviously offered investors a remarkable investment opportunity, both over the past couple of years and we think over the next few years. But alongside that, we do have to find incentives to help companies transition to a lower carbon future. They have literally tens, not hundreds of trillions of dollars of infrastructure tied up in traditional carbon energy. That is going to take a long time to transition to a non-carbon footprint. But the way to do that is, I call it carrot and stick. It's to cap people's emissions and force them to buy offsets if they go over those caps. And that would be the stick. And the carrot would be, if you can come under those caps and sell your extra credits, you can get some of that transition paid for that way as well. So it's just proving to be highly effective. Europe has been the leading jurisdiction with this, but California and Quebec, which are also part of this ETF, as well as RGGI, the Northeast United States. And you'll see more jurisdictions coming online. We expect the UK is already starting to trade, so that will become part of this package in the near future, and more jurisdictions will come online over the coming years. So it's just a very early time in a market that's going to be incredibly large and incredibly important, and we think offer terrific risk-adjusted returns for investors, while also importantly giving that diversification benefit, not being correlated to other things that you own. So we looked at this for a long time. We partnered with, we felt, people who really understood the marketplace. And we just think this is going to be a terrific way for people to access an important investment market, but also, if you can think of it, it's in a sense almost greening your portfolio in a way. So so yeah, it's just I'm buying some, and I think it's going to be a really great thing to have in a portfolio.
Congrats, and again, tremendous thank you to you, your partners, for joining us here this morning and celebrating CBON with us here at NEO. This concludes our market open